Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a coloring book haul video for you. Some of these were hauled a while ago, maybe January or February, I guess, and then some just more recently, and a few for my birthday that Keith picked up. No particular order though. I think I'm just gonna get started. And I know the light is a little bit yellowed. I'm at my kitchen table. So yeah, so if it looks weird or whatever, there's a shadow, I do apologize. So this is Eriy's latest book. I forgot the name of it already, and obviously it's in Japanese. Magic Legends or I can't remember. But anyways, I was like, she has had other books in between her romantic country series and this one, and none of them really like floated my boat, but the pictures in this book really enchanted me. When I saw a flip through, I was like super shocked, and they're just, I love them. I think they're beautiful. I'll show you the one in particular that did it. I mean, I like them all, but there's one, let me see. I like the Halloween ones. Really, these are really cute, these Halloween ones. But where is the one? I think I've already gone past it. Let me see here. I think I've already gone past it. It's got like 4 panels. You probably know the one I'm talking about if you've seen flip throughs of this, and I've noticed there's quite a few flip throughs on YouTube about it right now. And obviously, I guess I'm doing a flip through, and I did this one. Yeah, this one here. Oh my goodness, when I saw it, it just delighted me. I don't know. I mean, I love the book anyways. I think that all the illustrations are really sweet. And fun and pretty to color, but something about this one in particular sold me. And I ordered this from Etsy, and it came, I want to make sure that you guys are still in frame here. Yes, okay. It came in 3 days, you guys. Really fast. So I was shocked by that, like super shocked. So I will link the seller to this in the description section. It was not a seller that I have used before. It wasn't like normally I go through like 70 East, I think. Is that, or is it 90 East? It's been a while since I've ordered. And then I also would get ones from Cool Craft Books. It was neither one of those. It was someone new to me, but they had really good rating, and so and it was less expensive. So I ordered it from them, and it came in 3 days. I was like, is this crazy or what? So let me move on to the next. So the next one is Carla Magana's latest. I don't know how long this has been out. I don't think too terribly long. I've been out of the loop a little. You guys know we were dealing with some stuff. Kate's mom had been ill for a few weeks, and most of you know, unfortunately, that she did pass. And so I've been out of the loop. And so I was just happened to be scrolling through Facebook, and I noticed that Kate had posted a flip through in the Carla Magana book. She shared the link to her flip through of this video. And I was like, oh my gosh, so cute. And I wanted it immediately, obviously, because it's Carla. So this is Rococo A Go-Go. I guess it was Carla's flip. And Kate posted the link to it. She's got some really pretty mirrors here at the end that you can do something in, whether you want to do your own sketch. I'm kind of thinking of saving them for that and trying to do my own. But then Carla's flip through is really nice because she discusses her process and thoughts and everything behind this book, and her love affair with this era of fashion and design, and that makes it a little bit more interesting when you can hear the artist's own process and what they, mean by it. So really, really pleased to have this one, Rococo A Go-Go from Carla Madonna. Keith got this one for me. This is for my birthday. Actually, he gave it to me last night. Halloween Fun, a grayscale coloring book by Layla Fernwood. I am not familiar with her at all, but what I noticed immediately was that she has the colorless images on the front and the back of her book. So I thought that was really neat. She lists the colorists, their names. There are none that I'm familiar with from the different groups I'm in, but seriously, look how cool that she's got them on the cover, front and back cover, and, you know, gives them credit. And this book is really interesting because it obviously is Halloween, which I love, but it has a lot of different types of images. There's a lot of, they're not all horizontal. They're not landscape. Let's see, here we go. So, they almost have a look of like mixed media about them, like computer generated, some of them mixed with maybe actual photograph, mixed with, you know, like, I don't know, just different. They have a very mixed media feel to them. And I really like that a lot. And it's interesting to me. I've never seen this book. I've never heard of this illustrator before or artist. But yeah, I thought this one cracks me up because you've got like all these like demonesses in sexy clothes, and then you have this little baby with a pumpkin in its mouth. It's so funny. But yeah, and she says on here, join the art of Layla Fernwood on Facebook, and share your art pictures, get ideas, and free pages from her other books. So I thought that was really interesting because she's completely new to me. I've never heard of her. So that's Halloween Fun, a grayscale coloring book by Layla Fernwood. Next, I have 2 issues of Coloring Heaven magazine. Again, checking to make sure I'm still in the frame. This is a little weird to me filming here, and I am. So this is the Neko Girls special. This one's been out for quite a while. This is issue number, I don't know which issue number it is, but it's been out for a few months. I would say maybe like 4 months. And I really wanted this one, but I just was trying to be more selective and not just buy stuff randomly that I thought I might need, you know, or whatever, or want, I guess. And so I thought, well, I'll wait until I have a few that I want, and I'll order them at the same time because of shipping from the UK or whatever. But my Meijer store, I've mentioned this before, my Meijer store, which is a grocery chain here in Michigan, I think Ohio, I'm not sure where else, they had started carrying Coloring Heaven, and hit or miss. Sometimes I would find them, and sometimes I would go and there wouldn't be any to be found. Well, we went one day last week, I can't remember exactly what day it was, and they had a ton of them, 3 different issues. They had the Neko Girls, they had Fairytopia, and they also had the Ink House edition, which I already have the Ink House in the hardback. So, but I was so excited because I really, really wanted this. And I just think, the very first time I saw this flip through on Coloring Heaven's YouTube channel, I was like, these are weird. But the more I looked at them, the more they really appealed to me. Not crazy about all the little spaces in the eyes. I realized that's a thing, you know, like the Japanese, I think it's Japanese. I'm not positive, so if I'm mistaken, please forgive me. But when they do like the anime style and that, a lot of times there are like extra circles in the eyes, and I'm never really sure like what to do with those, if they're all supposed to be highlights or, you know, whatever. But I just thought, well, I can color over those or around them or whatever. I can change it to however I think. But I just think these are so interesting, these cat girls, you know. So yeah, I really like this. I think it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So I was super glad to have found it, you know, and not have to pay shipping on it or anything like that. So that was great. And then the other issue that I chose was the Fairytopia one. And this is another one that I've seen a lot of people, we all know that Mystic Art Mirrors is like super, super popular. Everybody seems to be very taken with her. I'm assuming it's her art. And it's kind of like one of those things, like the finished pictures look so beautiful, but when I see the black and white line art in that, I'm kind of like put off in a way by it. I don't exactly understand my reaction to it. Confused me, maybe. I don't know. It's just different from what my usual thing, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, they did have this, and I was really looking at it. And once I started really looking at it, I was like, these are pretty cool. And I could imagine them colored. And at first I was thinking, well, they have too many animals. But then when I really like counted the number of images that have animals, there wasn't as many as I thought, you know, because coloring animals isn't like my favorite thing ever. So yeah, so I got this one too. And like I said, they also had, and they had multiple copies of this one, multiple copies of the Neko Girls, and multiple copies of the Ink House. So if you have a Meijer and you're in Ohio, Michigan, check your Meijer stores. But like I said, sometimes you'll find them and sometimes you won't. It just must be a timing thing. I'm not sure. I definitely want to pick up the latest one at Starry Night by Weishan Ong. I have one Weishan Ong coloring books, but that issue looks absolutely beautiful, so I really want to get that one too. So I'm going to start being on the lookout for that. And I had heard you could get them at Walmart too, and I actually was at Walmart last week, which we don't usually go to Walmart, but we went in there and I looked and no Coloring Heaven to be found. So I was very happy to find that. This is the Gentle Nature coloring book by Carlin Douglas. And I showed this on my Instagram story. At first I was thinking, I've already made a video about these, but I didn't. It was an Instagram story that I had shown these. And I watched this video originally on Lucy's channel, and she had done a flip through of this, and it was just so interesting to me. These images, very interesting, and very with the hair and all that. Some of the images remind me of like Raphael light paintings, like Renaissance era paintings and stuff like that. I don't know, just very beautiful. And some of them also remind me of Mucha, and so I just was like a no-brainer. They kind of, I wouldn't exactly call them grayscale, but maybe they have some like texture in them that helps with the shading in that, and I just think they're so interesting. So they do repeat, but like this one reminds me so much of that painting, like The Birth of Venus, with her hair like out and she's in the sea on that shell, and it just, to me, that reminds me of that so much. But I think these are really, really, really unusual and interesting and neat. When when you have as many coloring books as so many of us do, and you find one that's new or interesting, you know, it's kind of exciting. So that's Gentle Nature by Carlin Douglas. The next one is A Million Cute Animals, Adorable Animals to Color by Lulu Mayo. One of the groups I'm in is doing a full book color along of this. I am not going to attempt that. But the more they posted pictures in it, you know, in the group of their process and their progress and everything, I was like, oh, these are cute. And I have several of the other Lulu Mayo books, so always nice to add another one to my collection. They're so whimsical. And I love these little mushroom people, whatever they are. They're super cute and funny looking. So yeah, I mean, I don't like to color animals, but these to me are whimsical animals. They're not serious. Like, I don't have to worry about the fur trying to look right or anything like that. So fun. That's A Million Cute Animals from Lulu Mayo. The next one is just, on here it just says coloring book. I know it has a title. I'd have to look on my Amazon thing. It's been a while since I purchased this. But, yeah, so I know it had a title. I wouldn't just buy a book that says coloring book. But it's like a collection of Asian coloring book images. Some of them are kind of light. It's not a great quality book, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you take, I love Asian coloring books, Chinese coloring books, and sometimes when you search, you're not sure, are you getting one that's legit? Are you getting one that's stolen? Are you getting one that's, you know, a diamond, like a hidden gem or anything? This one I think is kind of suspect, but the images are pretty, but the printing isn't very dark, and yeah, I'm not even sure who the publisher is because it doesn't really give that information. So, but it did say it on Amazon, because I wouldn't just, like I said, I wouldn't just randomly buy a book that said coloring books. So, not sure about that one right now. This one is Ancient Chinese Girls coloring book from Arabian Rose. I forgot that I actually have 2 other coloring books. See, that's like when you have so many coloring books and you forget. I have 2 other coloring books, possibly 3, but I know at least 2 by this Arabian Rose, and this again is one of those ones that's images. That's what the back looks like, and they're images from other coloring books. I remembered now, but I have paid for it and I will color in it, but I probably wouldn't recommend this one. You know, I can tell some of these are taken from other books, so just so you know, if you see this on there, you know, I think these images are not, this Arabian Rose person is not the illustrator, just so you know. Okay, moving on. This one has been on my my Amazon wish list for a really long time. This one is A Colorless Kingdom by Chris Ortega, Volume 1, Myth and Fantasy. Super intricate, but much like Moon Blossoms, so beautiful, and I would love to color this book in completely. I mean, I probably never will, but it's just beautiful. It's 30 highly detailed illustrations featuring fantasy and mythical characters, creatures like nymphs, mermaids, fairies, unicorns, warriors, queens, dragons, angels, and more. So, yeah, just... the images are single-sided with this black background and kind of scroll work on the opposite page. They're just beautiful. Male and female characters in here. But I've really wanted this book for a while now. So pretty. This might not be the one I'm thinking of. I mean, this, I did want this one, but it's not as detailed as I was thinking. I might be thinking of another one, but it's still highly detailed. So that's Chris Ortega, A Colorless Kingdom, Volume 1, Myth and Fantasy, 30 designs. The next one is from Creative Haven, Dover's Creative Haven, Enchanted Christmas Coloring Book by Teresa Goodrich. This is also another book that a group of mine is coloring this year as a full book color along that I will not be participating in. So you know how they have that big expression from Game of Thrones that Peter Dinklage says when he says, "I drink and I know things." That's, you know, what he does. Well, I buy Christmas coloring books and don't color in them. That's my thing. Like, that could be my that sums up everything. I buy these Christmas coloring books and then I don't color in them. But you guys, this one is so cute. The images are so good. I just love them. And I've seen so many Teresa Goodrich books are like Girl Scout cookies. You cannot eat one and leave it at that. Like, you can't just buy one. You have to have them all. It's just, she's so charming and whimsical and cozy, and oh my gosh, her design, her style is so distinct, and yeah, just adorable. Really, really nice. So I'm very glad I have it, and I hope I will color in it. So that is Enchanted Christmas by Teresa Goodridge. The next one is, I believe this is my very first Coco Wyo book, you guys. So this is the Witches coloring book. You know, I'm always up for a Witches coloring book. And the reason why I don't buy more Coco Wyo is because I am not a fan of the black backgrounds in coloring books. I don't like that. I don't like my backgrounds filled in for me usually, and I don't like the backs of the pages to be black. It's just a personal preference. A lot of people do like that, but this book doesn't all have the black backgrounds. The back side of each page is black, but you know, the actual background of the image itself isn't always colored in. But this one had so many cute illustrations that I could not resist it. I love this one of all the brooms. It's such a cute book. I really, really like it a lot. So I'm glad to have it. I think it's really fun, and I like it. The paper is weird to me. Do you guys think that Coco Wyo and Jade Summer are kind of like the same? It's weird to me how Amazon printed paper can all be Amazon printed paper, but feel differently. And like Jade Summer books always had that like distinctive kind of texture, and I feel like that this is like that also. But this is such a cute book. It's just really, really nice. So that is the Coco Wyo Witches. Next we have a couple Deborah Muller, of course. Fairy Circus. This is her not latest, but next to latest book that she has put out. She does have another circus book, Mermaid Circus, so don't confuse the two. This one is so fun. The images in this are really, really, really cute. I don't purchase every single Deborah Muller book, even though I really enjoy Deborah's artwork. Not every book that she puts out is for me. And I wasn't sure about this one, but just from, you know, like the title. But then when I saw the images, I thought, how fun would they be to color? I really like this one a lot. This one really appeals to me. There's just a lot of them that I think are really fun. Look like they'd be fun. I really like this one too. That one. That one. So there's a lot of them that I think this one's a good one. Will be a lot of fun to color in. This one would be one, well, we'll worry about next year's full book color along next year, right? So that's Fairy Circus by Deborah Muller. And then this is her latest one, Easter Parade. Now here's another example of, I did not expect to get this book. I didn't think I would want it because it's full of animals, right? Like right on the cover, bunnies and chicks and ducks. And I'm just like, I know I'm not going to want that book. It's going to be too cutesy and everything. But it is very, very fun. And I love the little fashions on the Easter girls. That's what sold it for me. Just, they're really, really fun. Oh, I just opened this one. It looks like the printing is off a little bit. It's not centered on this one. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. As long as they're like that, it's not too bad. But if it goes, I miss an image or anything, then I'll send it back. But yeah, but the fashions, very, very fun on this one. They remind me of like Lolita fashions. Super cute. Yeah, that's a bummer that the top of the page is kind of missing on some of them, but that's all right. It doesn't look too bad. I could work with that. Sometimes that happens. Amazon will always send you a new one if you contact them. You know, they'll let you return it. So, like this one, that's off. But the main point of the picture is still very easily viewed. So, yeah, really, really cute. So that one was Easter Parade by Deborah Muller. And then the Next one I have from Deborah Miller is Sassy and Classy Pinups. This one's been out for a little while. This one, definitely I knew I was going to get before I even got it. And what's great about this one is she's got like an image with a quote, and I think then the image without the quote. So you can color it both ways, or you can put your own quote or your own artwork in. And some of these are hilarious. They're just like typical typical Deborah. If I was meant to be controlled, I would have come with a remote. To save time, let's just assume I'm never wrong. These kind of things are really funny. Keep your heels, head, and standards high. Yeah, really fun. Nothing is more dangerous than a woman gathering her thoughts. This one looks like the printing is a little bit light on it. I can see this isn't that dark, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. I like this one. Not all girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice. Some girls are made of sarcasm, wine, and everything fine. There's like, does that remind you of Jessica Rabbit? That's what I think of. So really, really fun. If you're into the pinup stuff that Deborah has, very fun. And if you just want to color like the image without the quote, look how simple, you know, and quick that would be. So really, really, really fun. Sassy and Classy Pinups, coloring book from Deborah Miller. This is another Deborah Miller. It's been out for quite a while, and I never had this one. So this one is Tattooed Divas, and I was looking at it and I thought, why didn't I get this one? But like I said, I don't always purchase every book as soon as it comes out from her. So I like that one a lot. Really fun. I like that one. That one's nice. I like that hat. That one's fun. Really cute. Cute book. So Tattooed Divas from Deborah Miller. Next is, I only have 2 more to go. Next is Whimsy Girls Around the World by Hannah Lynn. Hannah Lynn is an artist that I don't always get all of her books. Sometimes they appeal to me and sometimes they don't. But this one immediately appealed to me. I just think the illustrations in it are so good. I was purchasing this for a friend a while ago, and I was like, okay, I have to get it myself. So yeah, really, really fun. And it's got the thing with where she does like the one image up close, and then the one is more detailed. So depending on what your mood you're in or skill level or anything like that, you have your choice. That's beautiful. So really, really fun coloring book here. And I just think all the images are gorgeous. They're just gorgeous, you know. So I like how the Canadian girl has maple syrup in her in her basket. I think that's funny. That one's really cute too. So that is Whimsy Girls Around the World by Hannah Lynn. And then the last one has also been on my wish list at Amazon for quite some time. And this is the 100 pages of Halloween. 100 plus spooky and fun Halloween designs, and that's from Coloring Book Cafe. I actually have the Little Witches one, or Cute Witches, I can't remember what it's called. And I think that's included in this, but really, really cute. You know, I love Halloween coloring, witches coloring, anything like that. So I definitely wanted this one. It's got like some monsters, cute monsters in it or whatever. And just some easy Halloween stuff. You know, that last one looked a little bit more like just an autumn illustration. That's kind of an autumn type. So very simple, designs, but really, really cute. And I like these quite a bit. So I have a few Coloring Book Cafe books now. I didn't have any for the longest time. It seemed like everybody had them except for me. And yeah, these are from the little witches one there. Look how cute that is. But everybody seemed to have them, and I didn't have any for the longest time, and then I got one. And I think I have 2 or 3 now, and then this one now. So these are really cute. Really, really cute. So that is the 100 Halloween coloring pages from Coloring Book Cafe. And that is it, you guys. That's my latest coloring book haul. I don't really have any more planned. I don't think I'm kind of running out of room for all my coloring books and just not really sure what to do with them and everything. But yeah, so this is definitely enough to last me for quite a while. And like I said, this was over the last of the winter, I think, since January until now, maybe mid-January until now. So a few months worth in here anyways. But that's it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I thank you so much for watching. You can question or comment below. And I will see you guys in the next video.